Good evening, beautiful people around the world, and welcome to Obinwannem World News Update. My name is Obo Promise, the news presenter. On our World News Update tonight, US to provide $2.3 billion in new security aid for Ukraine. The United States will provide a new $2.3 billion security assistance package for the Ukraine that will include key air defense and anti-tank weapons, US Defense Secretary Lord Austin said Tuesday. The announcement comes as Kyiv's weakened and outgunned forces are struggling to hold back invading Russian troops, with Moscow regularly claiming the capture of new villages in eastern Ukraine. The United States will soon announce more than $2.3 billion in new security assistance for Ukraine, Austin said at the start of a meeting with his Ukrainian counterpart, Rustem Umerov. This package will provide more air defense interceptors, anti-tank weapons, and other critical munitions drawn from US stock, Austin said. It will also enable the United States to procure more Patriots and NASAMS air defense interceptors, which will be provided on an accelerated timeline, the US Defense Chief said. Canadian tourist assaulted in Dublin dies. A 40-year-old Canadian tourist who was assaulted in Dublin has died in hospital. Nino Dolmagin, who was from Montreal, died in the city's Mater Hospital after sustaining serious injuries. The incident happened on O'Connell Street and Cathal Brugger Street in Dublin city centre in the early hours of Sunday, 23rd June. Two men have appeared in court in connection with the incident. Both were remanded in custody. Garda Irish police said they were continuing to investigate the assault. To date, 4 men have been arrested in connection with this incident. 2 of these men have been charged and appeared before the Criminal Court of Justice, they added in a statement. And lastly, in our world news, doctors dismissed these women as hysterical. Now they are fighting back. There is a memory, or more specifically a moment, that came to define Healthy Metcalf's second birth. It wasn't saying goodbye to her husband and newborn before being wheeled into an operating theater, or the heart attack she thought she was having as she lay there on the table. It was when a male obstetrician ripped the placenta out of her body without word or warning. A nurse, Ms. Metcalf, knows the intervention, while immensely painful, was necessary. She couldn't push it out naturally, which was causing potentially fatal bleeding. But she hadn't seen or met this man before, and she can't get past the fact that her consent during one of the most traumatic experiences of her life meant so little. It felt like a violation. I needed to feel involved in what was happening to my body and not just like a bystander. Ms. Metcalf is one of thousands of Australian women who have come forward to tell their stories after the federal government assembled a team of experts to tackle what is called medical misogyny. So far, they have uncovered that a staggering 2/3 of females nationwide have encountered gender bias or discrimination in healthcare, and many say it is taking place when they are at their most vulnerable, such as during intimate examinations, or like Ms. Metcalf while in labor. Others report having their pain dismissed or dangerously misdiagnosed. The BBC spoke to 6 women for this piece. They shared experiences of being called anxious, pushy, or even hysterical while seeking treatment for a range of debilitating symptoms. And with this, we've come to the end of our Watch News tonight. Thanks for listening to Obinwannem News Hour. Please do ensure to to follow Obinwannem News platform to be updated anytime we come live. Please do have a lovely evening. My name is still Obo Promise, Obinwannem News presenter from Akwa Ibom State.